Welcome to Solar PV TV. I'm Diana Deem and I am here with Michele Vannini from Coveme. It's so nice to have you with us today. Thanks for joining us.
Nice to be here with you.
It's wonderful. Tell us about Coveme.
Coveme is a backsheet manufacturer, and we are one of the leading supplier in the world, the PV market. And for us, it's a pleasure to be here in North America. We love North America. I personally love North America, USA. And my second son was born here, so it's a true Michigander.
Yeah.
And so for us, it's very important. Obviously, we are an Italian company. Our roots are in Europe. We expanded in China. And now we are growing very nicely in North America. For us, it's very important, not only for the PV division, but also for the remaining division of the company. We are active in other sectors like medicals, flexible circuit, industrial films. So
Tell us more about the industrial films.
the industrial films is, so we are a converting company, and we work mainly with polyester, but not only. We basically add value to the polyester films for the industry. So we supply films for the medical industry, supply films for the flexible circuit for the automotive business. So that's for us is very important. It's around 50% of our business.
Wow, that high.
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
Photovoltaics is 50%, a little bit more maybe this year. And this year, it's so far it's pretty good. We're gonna be around 150 million euro, and we have something like 350 people between Italy and China.
That's great. So it's clean tech jobs focused on solar overall. So tell me a little bit about what is your strategy for 2016?
That's a $1 million question. I think is stay close to the customer and deliver what you promise. Don't over promise, and stay lean and clean and be careful. I think for us it's important to stay close to our customer, grow with the customers, select customers that we can grow together. We have players, we have customers in Europe, in China, and in the USA where we can do that. We're also doing pretty well in India, which is an interesting market.
That.
India is actually next week I'm going to be in New Delhi. I'm flying out from San Francisco to New Delhi directly.
Oh my.
And now we have a big trade show over there, the equivalent of this one. And India for us is very important. We are a top 2 supplier of the market.
Interesting. Top 2 in India.
Yeah.
Wow. Why do you think that is?
We have a good local representative. We've been working since basically day one in India, and we got a good product, good fit.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about your partners for Coveme.
Can't say too much, but the partners and I mean good customer. We develop project together. We develop new product together. We strongly believe the R&D is important for us.
Right.
And the R&D can only be really developed in our field together with customers, new product that are willing to go the extra mile with us, and so that's very important.
So you work very closely, hand in hand, with your customer, and then is it a build to design, end to end?
It can be joint development from time to time, but it's obviously, I mean, it's our own product with our IP, but we experience that when you can work closely with your top customers, you can come up with good product for them.
Yeah. So I have a very interesting question for you with regard to 2030. We've been asking many of the solar manufacturers at the show about what they think. Where do they think solar will be in 2030? What do you think?
I'm very bullish on solar. I mean, I don't know the numbers. I mean, I don't believe too much in the numbers, even if I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
I don't believe the photovoltaics number, but I'm a great believer in the photovoltaic as a clean energy and is a way to go. And it's clean, it's cool, and I mean, you don't have to pay anybody. You have the sun, and so I don't know if the answer to your question. You probably want to know some numbers, but numbers
No,
you can
no,
read
not
numbers
looking
everywhere.
for numbers, right?
Yeah.
Right. I think we're looking for more of the cultural shift, the behavioral shift towards solar, and we're seeing that happening right now in many places. Lots of people have been talking about, well, maybe 2030 will shift us. By 2030, maybe we'll shift from fossil fuels to renewables. Solar being the number one. What do you think?
I think it will be growing and growing to a certain point that solar will be part of our activity in any aspect, not only the way we see it today, but more integrated in what we do. Flexible, organic, throwaway PV, a number of other things that will be implemented. But overall, I think that it is different because it's there. We already have it.
We're here. Once it's installed, it's free. That's what we like to say. You know?
Exactly.
So tell us about the Pope. Tell us about what you think about Pope Francis focusing in on climate and how solar links to that.
I love it.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, I think it's doing a great. I mean, he's a great guy, and I think he had very good, peaceful word for the environment, for the nature, for living in peace with the animals, and I love it. I kind of love it.
It's amazing. I especially coming from your home, and he's going to be here next week, as we know. We had Vice President Biden here this week as well. So in the big picture, what do you think is actually happening here? I get excited about the thought of, we're looking at climate impact. There's so many moving parts, and leadership from a number of different countries coming together to figure it out. Tell us what you think about that.
Tough question.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big question.
It's a big question because I think there are implications that goes beyond. I mean, personally, I'm a vegetarian. I mean, I love everything that is related to the nature, and photovoltaics is, I think, it really connects very well to that.
It really does.
So every time I can express my opinion, climate change is something that is happening.
Yeah, and people, what we see sea level rise. We see all these different things going on, and we're looking at, the transition to what we can do versus what we can't do. So as a supplier for solar, what's your end game?
You get so many tough questions for me.
Well, it's interesting because I think there's so many opportunities, both around in the U.S. and then in Italy and like you said, China and Japan. Are we starting to see countries coming together in an effort to lower our impact in renewables being?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I would like to say that yes, it's true, but I don't know. I mean, look at the photovoltaics. Photovoltaics mainly still popular only in developed countries. It's true. China is growing. India is becoming more important, but photovoltaics is still only popular in Europe and California, and Japan, a very sophisticated market. So I think there's still a long way to go.
Yeah. And there's a lot of leapfrogging of technology, it seems, as well.
Yes,
and developing.
Yes.
Are you seeing that in India?
I mean, India is a gigantic market with a great opportunity, but so far it's, a tiny drop into the bucket still. So, we need to work in that direction, I think. But so far it's still mainly, Europe, Germany, Italy, and a few other countries here and there, Japan, USA. Who else? So I think about Africa. Think about South America, Southeast Asia. Yeah. So that's a gigantic market over there.
Yeah. Are you moving? Is Coveme moving in that direction?
Well, we did move because we opened up a plant in China, so to stay close to our customers. We tend to always stay close to the market, the customer. We are looking for opportunities also in North America. We are studying what is available, even from an investment point of view. Yes, we do. We think as a company, the next step for us will be to build even more sustainable growth in USA, in the US market. We are growing right now in the photovoltaics and industrial film division, but we want to We want to grow more, and we want to diversify from Europe, from China, and more on North America.
That's the end game, right?
Yeah. Well,
Michele, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time, and sorry about the tough questions. We're just really excited to see where you're going to move this forward and where the solar business is headed. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
For Solar PV TV, I'm Diana Dean.